Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. Let's read the inspiration for the day. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right. Forgive the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get the chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it will be easy. They just promised it would be worth it. Dr. Seuss. That was beautiful. I wrote these myself, so I didn't show y'all my writing. It's terrible. Okay, let's see what I'm up to today. We are going to create in this beautiful lotus mold. And this is the top to it. And it is one of those incense stick holders. And we're going to use these water-based pigments here. I purchased these off of Temu. And I figured since they're water-based and they say they are for cement and plaster, that we would give them a go in our mixed mold. Yes, we're using mixed mold today, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get the mixed mold out. This is my last bucket of this, you guys. And then I will have to purchase more because I do enjoy using this medium. I have my measuring cup out here, and I believe we're going to start with 1 cup of the mixed mold, and that asks for 6 tablespoons of water. And then I have my water up here above the bucket. And then I'm just going to try to level the powder out and then keep going until I reach a cup. Okay, I think we have a cup now. I'm going to pick it up and double check it. Yes, that's a cup. I also have some subscribers that said you can use gold leaf flakes in mixed mold. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to take my gold leaf flakes and I'm going to press them down into, look at that gold leaf. It just keeps attaching itself to my mold. It's flying everywhere, you guys. It'll just fly right out of the container and attach itself to anything that's nearby. But we're going to press a little bit of this down into the mold. And I don't want to put too much. I just want to put enough, to know that it's there. Now let's put some inside of here. Did y'all see that piece just fly up onto my cup we're going to mix everything in? I'm telling you, it's so crazy how this stuff just comes right out of the container and flies everywhere. Let's turn the mold inside out. That way, if it flies up here, it'll be okay. And all I'm doing is pressing this gold leaf flakes down into the mold. It attaches itself to the mold. And I push it down, and it really, looks good. I know that it's going to stay right where I put it. And I thought we would add some down here on the bottom of the mold, because when we flip it back the right way, that'll be the inside of our jar. See right here where I'm putting it? Right here. When we flip this out, that'll be the inside of the jar. And I think it will look really pretty with some of it setting inside of the jar as well. And I'm just pushing it down, and it will attach itself to the mold. I think gold leaf flakes look beautiful when you use it this way. But I've never done it this way using mixed mold. I do it using epoxy resin, and it's so beautiful. I'm trying to pick off those pieces that flew up here. Okay, I'm going to turn it back the right way, and then we're going to set it to the side, and I'll put these up, and we'll get back at our project. Okay, now we're ready to put our water in. I'm going to put one of the cups in, and that's 2 tablespoons of water. Each one of my measuring cups have 2 tablespoons in them. So I have 3 cups, and that's 6 tablespoons. And I just put 1 cup in to start. And I'm going to mix that up really good. Add some more of the Mix-to-Mold. Add another one of those measuring cups of water. Now I'm going to add some more Mix-to-Mold. And get that stirred up really well. You don't have a lot of time to work with this stuff. It sets up really fast. So I went ahead and sped the video up a little bit so we can get through this mixing process. And then I'll slow it back down. How's everyone doing today? Y'all ready for the weekend? Does anybody have plans for your weekend? I don't have any plans this weekend. We had a lot of rain rush in here yesterday, a storm, and it was so weird how it just flushed in here really fast. It was weird. We haven't had any rain in a long time. Okay, I'm going to put some of the fluorescent peach in, the purple maroon, the fluorescent purple, and then the black. Now we're back in real time. I'm going to stir these up kind of fast. I'm trying to move a little bit fast here because I can feel that they're trying to set up already. Aren't those colors so vivid? I love these pigments. Now I'm just going to squeeze out 2 of the colors into our big cup and give it a stir, and then that's what we'll finish the mold off with. Okay, let's go ahead and drop in this purple, the fluorescent peach, the purple maroon, and the black. And then I'm just going to keep going with those colors until I finish it off. And let's tap the mold a little bit to, if there's any air pockets down there, any bubbles, maybe they will release and come on to the top. And then I'm just going to try to scrape out these little cups and get the rest of them out of there. Get the rest of it out of there. I hope this turns out pretty. This is my first time using these water-based pigments in Mix-to-Mold. But when I was shopping for something to use in Mix-to-Mold, and these said water-based and for cement and plaster, I thought surely these would be beautiful in Mix-to-Mold. And that is coming to be true. I hope that black doesn't mess it up. I'm hoping it will mix well with all of the other colors and play nice. Okay, we got that filled, but we don't have enough left for our top. So we are going to have to mix up some more. And that's okay. I just didn't want to have, a ton of it left over. And I'm just tapping the side of the mold, trying to release any air pockets that may be trapped inside. Okay, now I have a little bit more here. We're going to do 1/3 cup of Mix-to-Mold to 2 tablespoons of water. I wish I had a measuring cup that has 1/6 on it, because I could have used 1/6 to 1 tablespoon of water and not had any left over. But my measuring cup doesn't have 1/6 on it. I don't think I've ever seen a measuring cup that has 1/6 on it. So I had to go up a notch to 1/3 and make a little bit more than I wanted to make. Okay, I have my 4 cups here, and we're going to drop in those colors. I'm just going to do 1 drop each. Oh, that peach will not come out. Look what I did, y'all. I dropped the whole cup. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to leave not enough in our fluorescent peach over here. Look at it. It's got way too much pigment in it. I believe that's going to mess our lid up, y'all. I should not have poured that in there. I should have just went with the other colors and left out that one. Oh, my, my, my. I believe I just messed our lid up, you guys. I believe there's too much pigment in there, in the top of it. Oh, well, all we can do is let it cure, pop it out, and see what we got, right? Now I have this left over, so I'm going to put it in this little heart right here that I laid to the side. Now it's time to demold it, and let's see what we got. No, it feels a little bit too hot. I don't think it's going to be safe to demold it right now. It feels really, really hot. So let's wait a little while. Okay, I think it's ready now. Yes, it's cooled off a lot. I don't feel that heat coming from it anymore. I love how that gold leaf looks. It's so beautiful. Here we go, y'all. Oh, it turned out so pretty. Look at that. I love it. I absolutely love it. It turned out beautiful. Look at the gold leaf inside of it. That is so pretty. I'm glad I put some in there too. Now I'm going to flip my mold back the right way. And I'm nervous about demolding our lid here because I just know it's got way too much of that fluorescent peach pigment in it. It's not going to match our jar, you guys. I'm trying to be careful with it. Oh, it's beautiful, but it does not match. That's a bummer. I hate that I'd done that. I knew better, but I just kept going. I just kept pouring. Oh. Okay, we're going to have to redo the lid, you guys. No biggie. I'm not mad about it. It's okay. It won't take much of mixed mold to even make it, so it's not a big deal. What do you guys think? Do you think I should remake the lid or leave it like this? Let's go ahead and remake it. Okay, I'm going to get my gold leaf out here. I'm going to speed the video up a little bit so we can move through this swiftly and painlessly. Okay, I think that's enough gold leaf. Let's put that up. Get the mixed mold out. I have the powder already mixed out over here. Now we're going to go ahead and drop our colors into the cup. Let's try to do it different this time. I'm going to put 1 drop of the pigment down in our cups, and then we'll mix up the mixed mold and pour it in the cups. That way, maybe that will save a little bit more time and it won't make me as nervous when I'm pouring it, trying to rush. So we'll go ahead and try to do it this way. Now let's get our water measured out. I'm going to drop 2 tablespoons down in our stirring dish here. And we're going to go ahead and stir that mixed mold up. Okay, let's add the rest of the powder and the rest of the water and get it stirred up. I'm trying to make sure that it's mixed up really well. I don't want any clumps in it because that would be terrible. I don't want to remake the lid a third time. Now let's pour this into our cups that already have the pigment in them. And maybe that will save a little bit of time and make me a little less nervous. Now I'm going to get my popsicle sticks, give them a little bit of a stir. I'm not really seeing that pigment in there, so let's add another little drop to it. Okay, and get that stirred up. One more drop of this one over here. I'm not sure why those didn't, it's like they didn't even have any pigment in them at all. Okay, let's go ahead and pour because this stuff is trying to set up on me. And I'm just trying to get a little bit of all the colors in there. And that's looking a whole lot better, you guys. I think that's going to match perfectly. Now let's go ahead and pour the rest of this mix to mold in this little mold right here that I set to the side. But I didn't think about this mold right here. His arms are kind of hard to get out. And I'm a little bit worried about demolding him. But maybe it'll be all right. Okay, let's demold this little heart right here. Wow, that looks funny. Look, it just made a complete circle in the middle of the black. The black actually turned a little bit more gray. And then there's other parts of it where it swirled and you can see that it is actually black. I have these inclusions right here. They're beautiful. I got them from Michael's when they had their sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. And I thought we might pick out some of the ones that look iridescent and put them on our, the bottom piece over here. Right like that. I think that's pretty. But I won't finish this up with you guys. But when I do get this piece finished, I'm going to add some rhinestones to it. So when I get it finished, I will share it with you all. But I'm thinking I'm going to put some of these right here on it. And then I'm going to add some rhinestones. You see where it comes up in like a peak. Right there where you close, put the lid on the top. I think I'm going to add some of the Swarovski crystals to that part. Okay, our lid is ready to demold. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's going to match a whole lot better. I can't wait to see it. I think that the gold leaf flakes looked so beautiful in this piece right here. I'm so glad some of my subscribers told me about that. Oh, that is so pretty, you guys. Look how that turned out. It looks like you can rub the gold leaf off, but it doesn't budge. That is so beautiful. What do you guys think about it? I didn't get any bubbles anywhere, which is always nice. Isn't that stunning? I love it. So pretty. So what do y'all think about the lids? Do y'all like this lid with it? Which it doesn't look too bad with that lid. It really doesn't. But this lid matches it, you know, completely. So which lids do you guys like? Do you like this lid? Or do you like this lid? I think both lids look pretty with it, to be honest. because right there on the top, you can see that deep pink that's on the bottom part of the jar. It has a section of it that is deep pink. And I'm going to seal it with the Mix to Molds matte sealer. Let's put this Swarovski crystal up here right on the top and see what it looks like. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to have to put that on there too. That looks so pretty there. Okay, let's demold our little friend here and see what she turned out like. I'm trying to be really careful to demold her. Let's get her feet out first, and maybe that'll work. We may have to start on her head next. Hopefully I don't pop one of her ears off. Whew, goodness, we made it through that. Now we've got those arms left, you guys. Oh, Lord, come on out of there. Come on. Oh, this is a tight fit, y'all. Tight fit. Oh, there it went. Snapped her little arm off. Goodness. Oh, there went the other arm. Well, she has no hands. No hands. Oh, goodness. Don't worry about it, honey. I'm going to glue your arms right back on you, and we'll put you some cute bangles on, and nobody will ever know it. Oh. Yeah, I can glue those on. And maybe put her, like some bangles going up her arms or something. We'll fix her up some kind of way. She's not a total waste. She's cute, though. We have reached the end, my friends. It's time for a sweet goodbye, and I will see you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Reach out to me if there's something you would like to see me do. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.